So you're thinking of moving to Saratoga Springs, Utah. So in this video, I'm going to show you around Saratoga Springs. We're going to take a look at 5 different homes that we have on our tour today. This way you're going to see the different price points, the different areas, the different neighborhoods, the unique things about Saratoga Springs. So we'll cover that here in just a little bit. You're going to want to stick around for that, and we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel, and if you'd like to know everything there is to know about living in Salt Lake City, Utah, as well as the surrounding areas like Saratoga Springs, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market in Salt Lake City. Hi, my name's Steve Gilbert. I'm with eXp Realty, and my team and I, we get calls and emails every day from people just like you that are looking for help with making their move to Salt Lake City, Utah, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text. You can always schedule a Zoom call with us. The information, it's in the description below. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah. So as I mentioned, we're in Saratoga Springs today. We're going to take a look at a few different homes, and I'm actually here on the walkway. There's 3 different marinas here in Saratoga Springs along Utah Lake. You can see this back behind me here. So this is our main Saratoga Springs marina. It is the only public marina of those 3. So there are 2 private ones. If you live in those communities, you'll have access to those other 2. But this one here is the public one. You can see back behind me, we've had some paddle boarders, some kayakers out on the lake today. I've seen a couple of boats. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos where I talk about Utah Lake, you'll know that it's not a hot spot for boating. In fact, just this weekend, I was up fishing Strawberry Reservoir, which I had to drive right past Deer Creek Reservoir, and the place was loaded with boats and ski boats and all that fun stuff. But you're not going to find a lot of that here on Utah Lake because it's not a very deep lake. And so paddle boarding, people fishing, kayaking, that's what you're going to find most of in these areas right here. But one unique thing about the Saratoga Springs area is that it's views of Utah Lake. And so you can look at areas like this. When we look across the lake and we see areas like Vineyard, we just don't, they don't have the views that we have here in Saratoga Springs. And a lot of that has to do with the elevation climb. So we have a mountain directly to the west here. And so as they're building homes up on that, naturally as you increase in elevation, you're going to have an increase in views. And so most homes in Saratoga Springs are going to have beautiful views of these, of Utah Lake. And the other thing to point out is even though pretty much anywhere in Utah County you can find views of Utah Lake, including Lehigh, Cedar Hills, Pleasant Grove, all these communities that have homes up on the mountain bench, they're going to have views of the lake. However, here in Saratoga Springs, you're nice and close. So they're not distant views, nice and close. And plus you have the beautiful backdrop of Mount Timpanogos and the other mountains in the background above Orem and Provo. And so let's go ahead and get started right now and head to the first house. We are at our first home here in Saratoga Springs, Utah. So we are going to start at the lowest price home on our tour, $450,000. It's right behind me right here. So what are you getting for that price? Well, 1,870 square feet. That's going to be 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. That's a price per square foot of about $240 a square foot. The home was built in 2018, and the lot size is 0.11 of an acre. So you'll notice here that we don't have large lots. You're not going to find the RV parking in neighborhoods like this. With this community, there is an HOA. It's $35 a month, and it covers the maintenance of a picnic area, a couple of different playgrounds or parks like Village Park, like Hawks Ranch Park as well. Those are all going to be walking distance to this home right here. One thing this neighborhood is close to is the El Nautica Boat Club, and so that's going to be directly to the east of us. If we look to the east back there, that's where the boat club is. And so if that's something that you enjoy, that'll be very convenient to this area as well. So one great thing about a home like this is you see that covered porch. You can see that there's like a chair out there, but a great way if you enjoy watching that sunrise in the morning. This home does face east, so you could watch as that sun rises up and over Mount Timpanogos and those mountains to the east out there. So let's go ahead and show you the neighborhood real quick, and then we'll head to the next house. This next home on our list that we're looking at in Saratoga Springs, we have a list price of $499,000. And so what that's going to get you is 2,510 square feet. This is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. And this was built in 2017. The lot size is 0.10 of an acre. So these homes are located on smaller lots. In fact, they have shared driveways. And so there is an HOA that's going to help cover that snow removal, about $78 a month. And in addition to the snow removal, there is some playgrounds and some different parks. In fact, let me just spin around. There's a look at one of the parks right in the backyard of this home as well. And so, 2,510 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. This home does have a walkout basement as well, which is always nice. And that's one of the things that you're going to find with homes that as we continue to make our way up these hillsides, you can see we've actually got the mountainside right here directly to our west. As we climb up in elevation, these homes will have walkout options. At least some of these homes will. This home certainly does right here. And then you can probably see back behind me, you've got great views of Utah Lake. And so it's going to be something very unique to the Saratoga Springs area, having mountain on one side and the lake on the other side. But one interesting thing about this home is it does have a little bonus reading nook that's upstairs. I found that kind of an interesting and kind of a fun way to utilize some of that space as well. So kind of a little private setting that you can go and do some reading, or just have some quiet time, I guess, if you want. And so in a world that I live in where there's a lot of little kids running around yelling and screaming, a little bit of privacy is much appreciated. So let's go ahead, take a quick look at the neighborhood, and then we'll head to the next house. The next home on our tour, we have a list price of $599,000. And so what that's going to get you here in Saratoga Springs is 3,672 square feet. That's 4 bedrooms and there's 2.5 bathrooms. There is an unfinished basement, so there's additional room to grow with more bedrooms and living space in the basement, and that's going to be roughly 1,279 square feet that you can finish down there. So the home being built in 2013, and the lot size is 0.22 of an acre, so we're just shy of that 1/4 of an acre mark. With this home here, they are telling us that there's $100,000 worth of recent updates and upgrades to the home. And so I'll show you a couple of pictures of what they've done to the home there. But we are in an HOA here. That's pretty common here in the Saratoga Springs area. And we're $64 a month. And what's nice is for that money, you're getting a swimming pool. There's a spa, there's a clubhouse, there's some pickleball courts. And so there's some fun amenities that you can benefit from in the HOA here. Most of Saratoga Springs, you're going to be located near these different parks. There's a lot of different parks and open spaces throughout Saratoga Springs. So we've got Stillwater Park close by, we've got Honeysuckle Park close by, and if you enjoy golfing, then we have the Talons Cove Golf Club, which is just directly to the east of us here. And so what's one great thing about that golf course is the views of the lake. It's right on the lake, and so as you're golfing that course, you're going to be able to sit and look out across Utah Lake and the mountains, and just very scenic golf course. And so when you hop online, read the reviews, that's something that you'll always read about because people just love the scenery from that course right there. And so let's go ahead, take a look at the neighborhood, and then we'll head to the next house. This home that we are looking at has a list price of $699,000, and so this is going to be a large home. This is going to get you 5,067 square feet. That's 8 bedrooms and 5 full bathrooms as well. And so what's interesting about this is we've got a really low price per square foot, so $137 per square foot price. That's well below the Saratoga Springs average median square foot price, which is $197. So you can see it's this home that's right behind me here. This was built in 2006. The lot size is 0.28 of an acre. And with this home being built in 2006, it has been recently updated. So it's got those new modern touches, modern feel to it. This is a fully finished home as well. So that basement is complete. It is a 2-story in style. And what's interesting about this home is that there's 2 full bathrooms on the main level. So we do have a bedroom on the main, which is most likely going to be our master master that's on the main level, which we expect that full bathroom, but then we typically have a half bathroom on that main level as well. But they've actually got a full bathroom on this as well. So 5 full bathrooms in this home. It's got a fun little fireplace outside, so if you want to go out and enjoy you know, those summer evenings, having that fire pit out there, you'll have some great views of the mountain just directly to the west of you right there. So but this neighborhood right here is located really close as walking distance to the Saratoga Springs marina. And so if you enjoy kayaking, if you enjoy paddleboarding, you can walk to the marina from here. If you enjoy boating, you can go out and enjoy time on the lake as well. And so we are at the very southern end of Saratoga Springs right here. In fact, if you continue on Redwood Road heading south that direction, you're going to find a bunch of nothing as you go south of here. So we've pretty much hit the end of the residential area here in Saratoga Springs. All of your shopping and your restaurants, those are going to be located north, so you'll have to travel back north on Saratoga Springs to hit the different shopping areas. But it's very quiet in the southern part of Saratoga Springs because there's just not a lot going on here. So let me show you the neighborhood real quick and then we'll head to the next house. This home that we're going to look at here, it's actually a bonus home on our tour. I did not have this home on our list, but I wanted to show you a home that gives you incredible views of Utah Lake. And so the home that we just came from, I thought we would have better views, but there's a couple of homes that are obstructing the lake view. So I thought, you know what, here's a home for sale. Let's go ahead and show you this home right here. So in a very nice neighborhood, Harbor Bay, you can see Utah Lake right behind me here. This home here has a list price of $1,450,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home. It's really big too. It's got a lot of square feet. There's 7,150 square feet, and it sits on just shy of 1/3 of an acre. So 0.32 is the lot size. Home built in 2014. And so I don't have a whole lot of details because this was kind of a surprise home that was going to hit the list. But that's one great thing about Saratoga Springs is most of these homes are going to offer views of Utah Lake. You know, when we cross, in fact, let me come back here and if I spin around, when we look across the lake, you're going to see areas like Vineyard. And even though Vineyard is located very close to the lake, it's a lot of flat land out there. Unless you back the lake directly, chances are you're not going to have good lake views. You're going to have to walk down to the edge of the lake to see that. In Saratoga Springs, because we have the mountain, when I spin around here, you can actually see the mountain that's back behind me. So we have this climb and elevation. So even all these homes that are located on the other side of Redwood Road, because we're climbing that, a lot of times you have views over your neighbor's roof line and you can see Utah Lake back there. So you've got mountain views and you've got lake views here in Saratoga Springs. We're going to be a nice quiet community out here. I mentioned we just came from that home because we are still here on the southern part of Saratoga Springs. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next house. We are at the last home that we're going to tour today in Saratoga Springs. So we have a list price of $859,000, and what that's going to get you is 4,262 square feet. This is a fully finished home. It is a 2-story style, and it's got 6 bedrooms. There's 4.5 bathrooms, and so it is fully finished. There is one of those bedrooms is located in the basement. It's got the 3-car garage. This home built in 2020, so it's only a few years old, and the lot size is 0.21 of an acre. So this home does have a home theater in the basement. That equipment will be included with the home, so the projection unit and the screen as well. So we are, compared to all the other homes that we've looked at today, we are actually now in the northern part of Saratoga Springs. So all of those other homes were in the southern half of the Saratoga Springs area. Those homes there have just the best chance of having a great lake view. So because we are a little bit north of Utah Lake, you won't have quite the views of the lake here. However, you've got the conveniences of getting to like I-15. So you've got Pioneer Crossing, you've got the Lehigh Main Street that's going to take you east and west. So that's going to be easy access from this neighborhood right here. You've also got a really nice park. It's a Neptune Park, large area, really large picnic pavilion, lots of tables, really fun play center there as well. Also, this neighborhood here is going to get you really close access to all of the shopping. So one thing about those homes that we looked at in the southern part of Saratoga Springs, they're gonna have to come all the way north to hit the shopping centers. But located close to this neighborhood is the Crossings. That's where your Costco, your Smith's Marketplace, you've got lots of different restaurants, lots of different stores. The Sportsman's Warehouse is located there. Fat Cats, which is an indoor place to go and have some fun with like laser tag, movie theaters. You've got the bowling alley. So you've got all kinds of stuff like that that you can go and enjoy right here from this neighborhood in Saratoga Springs. And so that's going to wrap up looking at the different homes in Saratoga Springs. So whether you're thinking about making a move in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text. You can always schedule a Zoom call with us. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to Salt Lake City, Utah. And until then, I hope to see you around town.